subscribers that are just tuning back in and stopping by, I thank you so much for stopping by. For anyone who is new and stopping by, I thank you so much for stopping by. For anyone that's been subscribed to me since day one, I thank you so much for stopping by and being subscribed to me. And for anyone that's a new subscriber, I thank you so much for being subscribed as well. You guys are the real MVP. So today we're going to get into how do you know when it's time to take a protective style out? Because, you know, me, I've been guilty of it too. When I was in college, I would leave protective styles in for like extended periods of time. Number one, because I really wasn't like working and I didn't have like my own like money like that to be going and getting styles installed and taking them out and switching and things like that. So that's understandable, as well as just convenience too as well. Like we can definitely get lazy, but let me just get into those tips for you as well. If y'all are looking, y'all somewhere in my glasses because I'm blind, y'all. I've half the times on these videos I don't wear my glasses, but today I am, so y'all see them. Y'all see the frames. So prime example number one, or exhibit A. I'm going to show y'all an illustration. So you see all these braids are lifting. You see all this new growth. This is not slippage. They're very much so secure in there. You see new growth like that, that means it's time to take your braids out. You don't never want your hair to be like that, because when you're going in and you're doing buns and stuff like that, you're just doing unnecessary pulling and you're pulling your hair follicles when it's loose like that. So that's a key indicator that it's time to take your protective style out, when your braids or your foundation for your braids are not connected to your scalp anymore. Prime example number two. So if you have, I don't experience this because I don't use a lot of heavy products when I do my knotless box braids. Like some people, you know, they love laying their edges. Sometimes I don't even bother some days, and this is one of the reasons why. If you're experiencing product buildup, whether it be around your edges constantly and that's just there, or, you know, within like your roots and things like that, it's time to remove those braids. The reason being because your hair is letting you know that it's time to wash your hair, you know. So that's another key indicator when you have product buildup or flakes. That's indicator number two. Indicator number three is it's time to wash your hair. You know, if you've had their styling for 4 to 6 weeks, that's a good amount of time for you to see some growth for your protective style. Now, nobody grows Rapunzel length and protective style. Some people, they keep their hair in for months at a time. You know, that's what they choose to do. That's how they choose to grow their hair out. That's what's working for them. You know, they could keep doing what they're doing. But I'm a health over length type of girl. So yeah, I know my hair will grow if I keep a protective style in for an extended period of time. But for me, it's more so my hair also needs other things while it's in that style. Like it needs love. It needs to be deep conditioned. It needs to be shampooed. It needs a protein treatment. I usually give myself one when I come out of my protective styles because my hair is more so weak and there's different things that it needs. Also, you know, people, they wash their hair while these braids are in. I kind of just don't even suggest it. You can if you want to, but I just feel like I think about like your hair probably will dry and it won't be mildew, but I think about that, especially if you're like doing like sew-ins and things like that. I haven't done one in God knows how long, but pretty much you don't want to, I just feel like you don't want to wash your hair like that. You want to get to all of your hair and really thoroughly wash your hair, because you have product, you have things that are laying on your hair that you need to get off of it. So that's another key indicator. It's time to wash your hair. Indicator number three has been 4 to 6 weeks. Anything past that is like you're at your own risk at whatever state your hair is going to be in from that. But it's 4 to 6 weeks. That's just me. I really don't ever make it to 4 weeks because, like, oh my God, can you imagine? This is 3 weeks. This is how much growth it is there. So can you imagine if I go in at 6 weeks and I'm going past it, like I'm pushing it. So I kind of don't keep styles in long. My hair grows rapid, and because I just gave myself a cut with cutting all the color treated hair off, my hair is definitely growing a lot faster. So that's another key indicator. It has been an extensive amount of time, and it's just time to take your braids off. I know people that like they keep their hair in for a minute. They might come at me like, all right, well, that's what you choose to do. Keep working, doing what you're doing, and keep doing what works for you. I'm just telling you off of me, like how I do with protective styles, and to see that growth, and not even growth, but just to see my hair remain healthy and for it to get the nutrients and the things that it needs, because our hair is like a plant. We have to really take care of it. You can't expect to, you know, just forget about your hair in a protective style and go about your business and think your hair is going to flourish to the extent that it can. That's just not how it works, and that's not how it's set up. Our hair is set up to be loved. Our hair is like a plant. We have to do the necessary things to keep it growing and thriving. Next example is if you see it, your hair becomes like a fuzzy, like what you see on my braids, on like more so this part, then it's time to take out your hair. Reason being, it's not laying anymore. It's not doing what it was doing when you first put it in. Like, I know for me, I'll take my hair out when it gets to that point. I like fresh braids. I like my hair to look nice. Because I do my hair on my own, I have the advantage of being able to just, when my hair look old, take it out and redo it, wash it, go through giving it the love that it needs. Like I said, I don't really ever make it to like 4 weeks. Like, that's hard. My hair grows rather rapid, so like 4 weeks is like pushing it. But for the most part, I'll take my hair out in a decent amount of time. So that's another key indicator as well. Last example of that, knowing that it's time for you to take your protective style out, is if you've tried everything to revive your braids, from washing it to adding some type of product on top, and it's just not the same. It's time to remove that style and wash your hair, give it the love that it needs, and put something different in. You don't want to, you basically add fuel to the fire when you keep doing it, because all you're doing is piling product on top of product. Like, yes, keep your hair moisturized, but like if it's not laying down and doing what it needs to do, I got little fuzzies, it's time to take it out. Like, these are definitely about to come out, just because I have something else that I'm working with that I want to do for my hair. It's definitely going to still be braids, but I got something else I want to do, so we're going to be doing it. But those are my little tips. Those are my pointers. Those are my everything on how you know it's time for you to take your hair out. I hope it was helpful. You know, use the tips if you want to. Don't use them, but I really hope that, you know, y'all take that into consideration, what I just said. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.